Sige, Jude. Ah. Sound food. Sig buffer. Sound food. Namo ko diri sa dagat. Si Permine. She's fantastic adventure. You receive a commission for the Fontaine fishing in accordance with the commission requirements. You and Paimon go to Ernie to investigate. Free Permine. I reserve your man. Ano na humanday ang purina ako no. Ay, naku da ini. Hulo. Sayang. Patra. 4/7 na. Naga Jude. Nakalimot mo ko ano eh. Nakalimot na ta. Wala na nato na ko. Sige na lang. Huwag mo kung katry commission responding. Ito dan tanawin sa nila mga commission nila. Basta na ito i-claim ito sa laman ni si Jang. Wato ni mga commission ni Jader. Dagger in the water. Na ako na unlock. Na po diri. Ay, turing light. Ano ba turing light shoulder? Ito ka lang ba may mga 4-leaf sigils diri sa Fontaine? Sige daw. Ano na yung commission ba? Ano man? Where? Ano man? Saan mag-start? Saan mag-start? Ano tayo ni? Hindi rin pa ito good, diba? Andun. Ano lagi? Catch up with the strange light. Come on. Alam. Come on. Because mode mode is 11. Ay, dala day. Sarap ng real. Fruta! Mga lang mananap. Here. Wait. I was wrong when I hurt you. Basta ka siguro. Ganito. Okay, let's wear. Ay, ito. Another shell. Siguro ko nagilagin lock. Autumn's regret. Maybe it's in here. Feather valve. Use one crystal receiver node to create a bidirectional valve. Though it is not the original design, the energy of the cinematic valve octopus can push automatically revolve back to its original. Operation here will not need to be found. Nanano po ni hindi mo ni mo alam ko mabilit. Ay, dara man di ay. Only here for the oculus and the commissiones. Papa. Okay. Mana yung nalit ito? Adyo gini kiti ako pumunta nakatry ako taas na mo 100 200 kita mo ka combat ani. Let's try. Asa man yung commission ani eh? Nakapag na ano ko. Destroy all the puffer fruit. Puffer fruit? Ano mag-coco fruit? Sounds like coco fruit. Ay! Sound din ipag-destroy. Sige. Ay! Paano lang ako magpaduol? Sama din ako pag... Sabay. Tapos yung time limit! Hindi na lagi ma-investigate. Hindi kinahanglan ano eh? Kinahanglan gani? Lagi. Ay! Saan ba ni? Come on eh. Why do you destroy puffer fruit? Baligtas mo ba? What na? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Tama din yung heart to book. Oh. Filed. How do we destroy puffer fruit? Kinahanglan one shot na dito ay siguro. Okay. Ay! Yan, di mo dali puffer fruit. Mga bobo. Gago. Kay, sabi na huwag ang flower. Pepper fruit. Ako try mga orange. Bulok. Ay, yato sa laman yan lang. Nasaan? Another layer. Consider. Oh. Ooh, dapat yung underground. Underground.
Let's play.
Abot ka. Ayos. Wala lagi. Lag. Layer within a layer. Ang pwede. Siguro ni Quest. Scattered dream, just like a farm. Scattered. Okay, next commission. Dera. Dera. Balik-balik. Pag nag-defense. Ay, defense. Munig koan. Ang tower. Ang 2 towers niya or katong depensahan mo ang monolith. Woohoo!
Here we go.
Mura lagi.
I see everything. Shadows of fate.
A hunter. Another test subject.
Everyone hold in.
Ay!
Looking for a fight?
The wrong test subject.
Delve into destiny. Leave my space. Get with me.
Face my hammer. That tingle?
Aha.
Think you can get away?
That tingle?
I see everything.
Eh!
Shadows of fate.
Picked.
Okay, next komisyon. Doon na po din mga kuan. Mga kaluoy, mga Pokemon. Next komisyon is in the city. Ay, naada ini sa kuan. Priest of ID. Naangan to sa hospital nila na biya. Berot. May mga berot. You won't find the hiding spot. I pick this time. Your parents will come looking for you. Dua. Speaking of dua ka nung doon, anong ko? Liwa. I've told you once. I've told you 1,000 times where you can't go there. pilon. You wanna play with me? Don't worry, I've got time. Wala akong trabaho. Sige ako magpalakad din. Diba? Nadantik ka rin eh. Asa mo na sila? Hiding. Hello eh. Bumusto ko na. Hindi sila din. Sama the bed. Sama tayo mga dagdag. Alam mo ito sila. Ay, makanumdum ko na sa isulat nila. Wait, Lou. Oh, good.
Fate is called as such, for it cannot be changed, nor can it be reversed. It can only but be accepted.
Ibang ano sila. Grabe pagatag kung muglo eh.
Astrologers must rid themselves of material
Somewhere
desires.
kun mo nga
Only
dapat
by
yun.
ridding oneself of clutter can one see the true world around them.
Louis, there are a lot of corners. Kaya di aris birot, biyaha ka. I guess you're pretty good at this. Pretty good. Sige ko asa mo. Ako tong osa, si Aurel eh. Tara, tara. Tara, ganyan pangan. Hoy ka, hoy na dayo. Tagboy. Nay, ijaro da ang giilod. Taon po. Ano po ning mga sad story sa mga bata. Genshin does it again. Mo na birot. Sige, pagduwa. One their childhood. Sige na eh. It's cursed. It's cursed.
Abyss. Thank you for complete. Add Astro.
Magdag ka ng daanin na flower. Dalga. Anyway. Kalibot mo ko ingat pong picture-picture. Gana, malingaw. Diyan ako itong picture-picture. I totally forgot. Napo ko'y duha. Tagay po. Tagay po ko ng Joby. Isa mo yung friend. Press your friend sample icon to give sample. Tagay po ko brown, B. Brown, blue, red, and violet. Tagay po ko mystic ko, B. Can you give me? Oh, duha. Oh, tatag na una. Red na laman. Can you give me your samples? Magpabaga tag na chatan. Ato i-message. Ato i-message si Mystic. Mystico. Ba't ka naman? Hi! Hi! Thank you for... Hi! Can you give me more samples for the picture event thingy? It already ended. It already. Taka. Hindi ko na sila kasabot. Kag na. Ay, isa. I have no films. Kag na. Birthday daing. Nailutoon nun pancake. Ito po may weekly nga ito na buhat. Magdaning title ron. Bisag din na ito buhatan. Forge bounties. Oh, bounties. Ato po i-try ko no hay. Ato i-try ang mga bounty diri sa kuan. Fontaine food. Bounty in progress. Animo invulnerable. Hala. Ano mo daan ni nagpakita. Uy, ano man na. Nguhit man nani. Uy! Nguhit man nani. What happened here? Ano ni ari naman ni Scattail? Bounty in progress man. Yun. Back. Animo Electro Decrease. Oh, okay ka ni. Mamantay. Ay, so di ta makakuha ng 20. No damage. Bounties. Sorry, go bounties. If it is bounty target, oday nang naata dere before. Slimes? Ano, hydro con? Ay, kadto. Tapos idara ni. Magkoy. Hydro decrease. Lugay ah. Dig, dig, dig. Let's dig, 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 dig. Maka-OC to, ara. I can see it.
Brace yourselves.
Okay. Saan nakadagan na ito na-collect? Anong meron dire? Weapon ko ano din eh. Domain. Ba't alam may unlock?
Yahoo!
Ano na agari-ari man ko? Wanna food? Ay. No. Ingredients daw. Ay, maximum. Welcome to the Serenity Pot. Ang Arenola ni Lola Basyang.
This realm is truly beginning to thrive.
I know, right? Wala nga bumibisita eh. Okay, fine.
If you ever have any questions about the
Buntis na lang. Sa pala Inderebesa. Paan. Sa pa may ilang mga buntis dire. Fontaine. So perfect, standing there in my American apparel. And I know now we're so damn. Taong po dugay man ang road ni Joy. At least makakaano ka. Makakombat ka. Dito sa update nga ako sa hunta ng bounty. Kapoy magbabalik-balik. Oo, dahil no, maka-increase mo ng repetition. Cryo, Anemo, Akira. Furnishings. Robot ko. Chada. Sige. Sana dapit. Dari. Dari panauta para di kapoy tungas. Okay. Tungas pa mo gusto dire. Dire. Cute sa mga birds.
Let me scribe.
Sudah begitu, animo. Okay.
I see everything.
Lightning, terrified! Our bond is strong.
Decided by destiny. Delve into destiny.
No need to put the trick.
Commit it to memory.
Saan nakahag?
Realism.
Pansa. Uy, saan mo to?
Out of my sight. Gotcha. Grow, grow, grow.
Hindi ko pa.
Winter shall eventually come.
Saan kayo mga kontra sa Spiral Abyss na? Mana to? Last bounty for this week. Last grade transportasyon level electro uy cryo decrease gusto ko gawin crystal fly trap oh Jud develop after being properly deployed in certain requirements, it will start working and lure crystal flies. Translate research a lot. We're here to come here. Sige daw. Tingnan daw nila to. Right, and put specific materials. Ay, magbutang po daga. It will begin operation and bait part yourself. Ha? Automatic din ako kinahanglan. Tibuhatan na din lagi nga ni. Losers na nag-testing nga na eh. So, dyan naman dyan magpa-crystal fly. Sige daw.
Something on your mind again? Let's work through it
Ninja ra.
together.
Hanap. Dapat na crystal fly dito. Gamit ragod mo kuan. Sige na nga passive. Sayo. Don't have sayo. Or wait. Vulnerable na si electronic.
Everyone hold hands.
Okay ka, oh.
Time for takeoff.
It's a fury!
The Temple of Wisdom. Committed to memory.
Deeper ko ano.
Out of my way! Dissipate!
Heal.
Grow, grow, grow. Earlier. This may hurt a little. Yeah.
Shadows of fate! Get with me!
The crystal fly rin. Yuhu! Crystal fly. Bully to nila. Or sila. Hindi mo naman kontra. Makaura bang before? Ay, sorry! Joke pa, joke pa. Hindi na naman. Tinirang sa mga. May yung ritual din buhat. pray for a minute. Remini. Ito natin ang bounty. Ito naman ang start. Fontaine Fishing Association. Mga underwater, mga teleport. Sige, kuhaan na laman ka. Tugdang. Ang mahawas. Tugdang. Ay, sa kaya dahil maka-OC. Ay, kung ano dahil. Hindi mo dahil niche. Black mo dahil. Tindot ang viewer. What's in it for me?
That can't be right. Oh, but what if they're real after all? No, that can't be. But what if there's a chance?
There's a chance of what?
Greetings, miss. Is there something that's bothering you?
Oh, no, it's nothing. I'm Della Roche, the representative of the Fontaine Fishing Association. How can I help you? Oh, so you're adventurers. Oh, finally. Someone has heard my prayers.
Paimon could tell you were really bothered by something. Don't worry, you've got 2 super experienced adventurers right here. We'll take care of anything and everything for you as long as you pay us a little bit of Mora.
Oh, you are exactly the helpers I need. See, the problem is that the fish around a fishing spot at Aranias have just all up and vanished recently. They disappeared too quickly for it to have been the work of human anglers. As the representative of the Fishing Association, I had planned to go and investigate the area right away. Right, but unfortunately, as the representative of the Fishing Association, there are a few other errands that I absolutely have to run. So
you'd like us to investigate the spot for you?
As usual.
Exactly, you're right on the Mora. So I thought I could delegate this work to you. Are you two some kind of prophets, knowing exactly what I was going to say like that? Or maybe like the oracles you read about in fairy tales.
Yeah, we're just really experienced in this kind of thing, that's all.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. I'll get a good night's sleep knowing the two of you are on the case.
But don't we just need to investigate the missing fish? It really doesn't sound too difficult.
No, you mustn't let your guard down. As the representative of the Fishing Association, I have good reason to believe that the fish have gone missing due to an encounter with the water imps. Yes, you're both Outlanders, right? Our local fairy tales often speak of a terrifying underwater creature called Thelxie. The story our parents would tell us was always the same. If we went to the water alone, then we'd be snatched away and eaten by a water imp called Thelxie.
A child eating water imp? Did they tell you what it looked like?
My father would always describe it as a beautiful, multicolored snake woman, while my mother said it had a handsome face. It's really strange, though, because you'd also hear other people describe it as just a chubby penguin with a deceptive appearance. Even though the tales vary regarding its appearance, everyone agrees that it's really dangerous. It lives in an underwater cave surrounded by pallid bones and uses its sensitive nose to track down lonely children who've lost their way. And once it finds a child, it uses its alluring singing voice to lure them into the water before swallowing them whole. Pretty terrifying, isn't it?
Sounds kinda scary. But isn't that pretty normal for a fairy tale? After all, those kinds of stories are usually made up to help keep children away from danger.
But what if the fairy tale was inspired by a real-life tale? Just like how a water vein always has a source. Well, I wouldn't call it evidence per se, but I've heard some rumors lately. They say that someone recently saw a child walk into the water as if he was possessed by something. Doesn't that sound just like he was responding to the call of a water imp?
So you mean someone really got eaten by a water imp?
It's all hearsay, so it's hard to confirm. But still, they all say this happened on Araneus. That's no laughing matter if you ask me. Both the Opera House and the Fountain of Lucine were built there, and the sources of many water veins can be traced to the island as well. Combine that with the mysterious mist, the huge tree with expansive underground roots, and the rumor that the fish-heps on the island can understand human language. Is it really so shocking that an island so shrouded in mystery could harbor a terrifying water imp?
Why does Paimon feel like you're pulling?
Oh, marvelous. Then I'll just mark the stretch of water on your map. Don't forget that no matter what, safety always comes first.
Okay, fine. I got you. Water imps conjecture. You on eh. Oh, pudidol nga teleport nga ako nalak. Okay, let's go.
Scry the sky.
Is this the stretch of water Delaroche was talking about? It looks really peaceful. Huh? These look pretty fresh. Did the water imp get someone again? Let's look around and see if we can find anything else. Wait! Did you hear something just now? What is that? Don't come any closer!
Paimon? Traveler? I'm sorry. I forgot I was still wearing this.
Muna eliminate ko na yung water imp.
Paimon, are you okay?
Paimon nearly mistook you for a water imp. Thank goodness it was just you wearing your helmet.
Huh? A water imp?
Oh.
Thelxie, you say? How surprising.
Huh? You know that name too? Or do you know someone else who's trying to investigate the water imp?
No, I think our situations are probably unrelated. Sure, if that's in order. I know the name because of one of my employers. She noticed the clockwork penguins I brought to the workshop and contacted me through the shop's owner. She has commissioned me to make a special toy. Following her request, I've named the toy Thelxie.
Huh? But isn't it a little creepy to name a toy after a water imp? Wait, hold on! Fremina, you never take a—
Yeah, but, she made a special request, but out of respect for her privacy, I can't really talk about it. It's alright though. She'll be coming over to check on my progress shortly, and I'll just tell her that you're two of my trustworthy companions. Hearing that—
Huh. Even though you seem a little cold and reserved sometimes, you're still really considerate. Our target isn't necessarily the water imp, though. We're primarily here to investigate the disappearance of the fish.
The fish?
No.
Ah, I think I may have connected the dots. These past few weeks, I've been taking Thelxie for underwater testing every day. The pressure testing makes a lot of noise. So, all that about the disappearing fish? Well, it was probably because of me.
So that's how it was? That actually makes a lot of sense. Wait, so could that mean the child we heard about who walked into the water was also—
Yes, I think that's quite likely as well.
Whew. So in the end, it was just Fremine. Paimon spent all this time imagining what a water imp from the fairy tales might look like, and it all turns out to be just a hoax.
I'm sorry. It sounds like I've created a lot of trouble for everyone else as well. I'll try to finish this commission as soon as possible. Thanks for offering, but I can't trouble you any more than I already have.
Hey, it's no trouble at all. Didn't you just call us your trustworthy companions? Companions are all about helping each other, you know?
But don't you need to report back to your commissioner?
Nope, that's not how it works. See, Paimon's got these commissioner types all figured out, even though we were just tasked with finding out why the fish had gone missing. If we tell them now that it was all just a misunderstanding, you can bet they'd just immediately hand us another commission to help them get the fish back. Exactly! So if we can help you finish up your work and get the fish back, that would save us an extra trip!
Is that what you'd like to do as well? Huh. Alright, I'll trust your judgment. Please follow me. I've made a makeshift camp over there. I've stored Thelxie in the tent. He can respond to some simple verbal commands.
Whoa, sounds pretty advanced. Let Paimon give it a try. Hey, Thelxie, are you there? Committed to memory.
Penguin. Let's see. The Morse code.
So that's Fremine's version of Thelxie. It's also penguin-shaped, just like Pear.
Yep. Had Thelxie lived in Penguin Town, he'd probably have become great friends with Pear. It's not really anywhere famous or important. Don't worry about it.
Hey, Felxie. Nice to meet you. Do you know how to say hello?
Morse code.
I wanted to install a language output module, but due to time constraints, I had to give up on the idea. As it stands, Thelxie can only output messages that were pre-written into its motherboard. I haven't given him the ability to convert those messages into discernible words, so he can't really talk to us just yet.
Oh my goodness.
No need to get so technical. So basically, you want us to help you complete and install this language module, right?
No, there's no need. That wasn't one of my employer's requests. It was just something I wanted to try. I have 2 other things I'd like your help with. The first is to do some integration testing on Thelxie's motherboard, to make sure he will be able to function properly in most situations.
That doesn't sound too hard. And what's the other thing?
The other shouldn't take too long either. You'll need to find Thelxie some colorful shells and coral, so I can craft a weapon for him.
A weapon? Will Felxie have to fight?
Mm-hmm. Thelxie will need to be able to charge forward with a weapon in hand, like that brave prince of legend. It's a part of my employer's request.
What an imaginative employer! Naming Felxie after a water imp, but wanting him to look like a prince?
Well, regardless of his role or species, Thelxie's purpose is the same. Just like Pear, he has come to this world to serve as somebody's companion.
Whoa, Felxie just said something again! Could he understand what we were just talking about?
He can react to certain key words, but unfortunately, due to the lack of a translation module, he still can't quite communicate with us.
That's a pity. But anyway, the most important thing right now is for us to get to work. Maybe let's start by doing some testing on the motherboard. That sounds like something we can do here in the camp.
Sounds good. The motherboard is on my workbench, so please follow me.
Motherboard.
Here we go. I have this testing manual, so feel free to reference it if you
Mura
get
mo
stuck.
nagtrabol.
Want to give it a try? It's okay if you do. Okay. Knowing you, I'm sure you'll be able to figure it out.
Debug motherboard. Literally board. Nakadako. Mga puzzles din eh. Connect the circuit. Press and drag to assemble. First assemble. Press after completing the circuit. Nangawa lagi. Ay, shush. Ay, tara mo di. Ay, mauday to. Sorry, abi na ako padong dira. Yun. Ganon pala yun.
If you're not sure what to do next, how about I take you on a walk?
Connect the dots. Then connect the line.
You're doing well. Just as I expected.
Little bagay.
We've taken on a lot of similar tasks before, you know.
Then let's move on to the
kasi naman
underwater
eh.
part. It's just as I mentioned earlier.
Nag-twist
We're
para ba
after
ko, be?
colorful shells and coral. Oh, speaking of which, You're both already pretty used to Fontaine's underwater environment, right?
More or less.
Okay, that's good. Just let me know if you ever feel uncomfortable. I'll make sure to stay right by your side.
Makasuod ba to si Jog na icon quest? Wala. Sorry. I don't know. Hello. Hi. Can get everything. I need anything. For Farina. Sa akong propeta, alam ko na yung mga pakay dito sa aking mundo. He's not responding, bro. Hala. Ang picture sa naman sa akin. Hindi mo ka mo respond. But naa si Feminine. Can I go fishing? Sure. Get them out. I have not unlocked all waypoints though.
Boring! Isn't there
Ano
anything
naman?
else more interesting to do?
Just tell me. Can you set it to nighttime? Okay. Masusunod ka mahalan. Sa may night ani? Ani? Night ba ni? Night ba ni? Oh, dyan yan.
What they say is true. You have to see the world for yourself to appreciate how beautiful it is.
Makatok. Oh, hindi makatok. Oh, hindi makatok. Oh, no. Ano lagi? That's what you get for... That's what you get for Koan. Being so generous and accommodating. Quest. Ito na bang ipang unlock sa mga waypoint. Ay, nakadiri-diri ginawa makuha. Oh, da 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 da. Change itong party. Alam kong ina, pero di ko kayang bumitaw kung ika'y sasaktan dahil alam kong huli. Aray! Alam kong... Uy! Turo, crystal fly! Wait lang. Wait lang. Ay, isa! Na-try ang gatong device. Alam kong hindi na nga mahal.
Let's play!
Ganon din ang puso.
Another test subject.
Hydrophilus. Ito, ano din?
Fry.
Where is it?
Yahoo!
Uy, naayos ko. Asa mo na nga Hydrophilus yung dapat ba? Shush. Okay.
You're open.
So what?
Think you can get away? Sakura swirl! Take flight!
The hunter becomes the
The
hunted.
haunted. Ako maglait. Hindi na open.
Whirling snow!
Sakto ko ba?
Such a pain.
Oh,
Today is a
awesome,
lucky
awesome.
day.
Ito siguro ninja. Give me the other key.
There's no end to this. Have a taste of this.
Wow. Asa ba siya kaya? Fire! Other key. Haluin man sa mga hilichurls. Here. Ano kung kapo diri? Naman ang lupa. Maybe the third key is in here. Good. Thank you. Can I help you with anything? It's okay. I'm just exploring. You can come anytime. Charot, bisag dili ko magaan. Da siguro niya.
Take flight!
Give me the key. Give me the key. Give me the key.
My
Another
apologies!
test subject.
Okay, then good luck to you.
Take flight!
Wala pa rin. Wala pang jawaban. Saan man eh? Saan kaya ni? Ito anis taas siguro, no? Okay. Ito man eh. Ito man eh. Ah, ito ay something so obvious that needs to be broken. How do you kinahanglan na makuan. Kinahanglan na hurot ng tubig.
Another test subject.
Time for takeoff.
I got careless.
Diyan ka na.
Let me scribe.
Another test subject. That tingle?
Hold up.
Guided by destiny. Our bond is strong. Yeah. My apologies. Yeah. Yeah.
The key.
Today is a lucky day.
Oh well. Return na lang ta. Charge to Google na next time. Okay. Pwede ba na maka-teleport it sa nice. Ang lahat ay nagpapago. Ganon din ang
You're doing well. Just as I expected.
We've taken on a lot of similar tasks before, you know.
Then let's move on to the underwater part. Oh, speaking of which, you're both already pretty okay.
go to the body of water. Oh, apa na ito na anak ang waypoint. Sige. Maglangoy tayo.
Delve into destiny.
Ano yung mga benefit?
I see everything.
Nagkaroon ka na.
Dissipate.
Nagkaroon ka sa water. Dapat mato na sa water.
What a find! I wonder how many bottles this will be worth.
Wala. Wala. What a great thing. Go. There's below. Okay, I use this. Teka lang. Ito.
Brace yourself.
Nadaga.
It should be right over there. This is it. We call this thing an echoing conch. It can detect special reflection waves in the water to help us with all kinds of underwater exploration and excavation efforts. Here, try it. Did you notice any interesting places? The echoing conch should have detected some just now.
Aray!
Let's go check them out.
What are these? Color for this.
Alright, these should be enough. Let's head back to camp. Thank you for staying out here with me all this time.
Fishes! Inside. Ada. Okay. So may block dito eh. New block. Okay. Hostile ba? Uy, doing anything ba dyan? Ito ba? Okay. Let's go back to camp.
Wouldn't gliding be...
Ah, Fremine, you're back. I thought you might have been out diving.
I'm sorry, Madame d'Estray. I must have kept you waiting. I can report, though, that the construction of Thelxie is going quite smoothly.
There's no rush. I'm your employer, not your supervisor. And these two are...
Oh, they're two of my trustworthy companions. They're here to help me work on Thelxie.
Yes, I see. I suppose it's only natural for someone responsible like you to have some reliable friends.
It's really nice to meet you, Madame d'Estray. Are you Fremine's employer? Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
Greetings, my new friends. Just call me Zuria. You are both so adorable. The sight of you reminds me of little fairies under a cottage roof.
Oh, do you really think so?
Do I look like a fairy?
Of course. If my child had friends like you, then perhaps he wouldn't have become so obsessed with the tales of water imps. And I wouldn't have had to trouble Fremine here with this commission.
Obsessed with the tales of water imps?
Ah, so you don't know anything about my request yet? I would have thought Fremine had explained it to you already.
Well, Fremine told us that it was a private matter, so he didn't want to just share it willy-nilly.
I see. So Monsieur Fremine is even more discreet than I had thought. As you are assisting him with the project, I believe it'll be beneficial for you to learn more about its vision and history. But it would be quite impolite of me to simply pile all of my troubles on you without your permission. So, would you like to listen to my story?
Sure, you can tell us anything. You've already said nice things about us, so we'll try our best.
Ah, what a lovely little fairy. Then let me think of a way to put my situation into words.
Fairy ka na.
Simply put, parents came up with a story, painting water imps as scary abductors in an effort to convince their children to stay away from the water.
Parehas ni Kuan, wara-wara.
My child is rather special, however. While
That's
most other
weird.
children are terrified of Thelxie, he's infatuated with him.
Oh, na yung mga potential nga maka-attract og
Infatuated?
mga toxic
With a water
people.
imp? What a brave
Gosh.
soul.
Yes, he told me that he thought the water imp might have just been misunderstood. In his mind, instead of singing to abduct children, the water imp actually sang out of a longing for companionship. As a result, he often goes near the water in secret.
Huh. So he wanted to become friends with the water imp so it wouldn't be lonely any longer? What a unique way of thinking.
Thank you, little Paimon. He indeed has always stood out from the crowd. He was actually
Loneliness
diagnosed with
syndrome.
loneliness syndrome when he was only 8 years old. It's a type of mental disorder. Those affected by it often feel extremely lonely and lose interest in many mundane activities. The syndrome is probably what made him so determined to become
Sound
friends with the water imp.
Oh no. Is it a very serious disorder?
If you were to become afflicted with the disorder, Paimon, you would only be able to say less than a fraction of the words you're saying to the traveler now.
No! Paimon won't accept that! We would have to find a doctor to help cure Paimon. Paimon has a 2,000-word quota for daily conversations with the traveler, and she won't settle for a single word less!
The family doctor has already begun to treat my son, but since the disorder is rare, there aren't many good regimens for treatment. He's also developed some new symptoms lately, such as uncontrollable delusions.
Huh? Uncontrollable what now?
Uncontrollable
Delulu.
delusions. To put it simply, he can no
na
longer
delulu, na
differentiate
delulu.
between fantasy and reality, and spends all his time in...
Then what is he seeing in his fantasy world?
It's a dream that he
Barbie
often
girl.
mentioned to me when he was younger. I've compiled what I could understand of his recent rambling. It goes a bit like this.
And it goes like this. Take me by the tongue and the... Once upon a time, there was a splendid and magnificent underwater kingdom of water imps on the Salasha plain, 500 feet beneath the surface. Rainbow shells and corals, tending to sea animals during the day, and singing between fields of golden Tidalga during the night. Everyone led carefree and blessed lives until the day of the iridescence parade, the important festival during which the new king would be crowned. Before the festival, all water imps would select the most precious pearl they owned, wrap it in gold branches and leaves, and offer it to their most beloved prince. Oh, oh, and during the day of the parade, the prince would cross a rainbow bridge made from all the offered shells and accept the crown from his father. Amid the applause of his subjects, finally the new king would bless everyone with his well wishes. Toxic. Money dilulu.
Amazing! Your son came up with all of this? He really crafted a lovely fairy tale world for Thelxie. It's like a beautiful dream.
But perhaps no beautiful dream can ever last long. You see, the story ended with a twist.
May twist. The day of the Iridescence Parade came as expected, but countless monsters also arrived alongside the prince. The monsters were evil and cruel, and they struck fear into all the water imps' hearts. The water imps, adept at singing as they were, could not defend themselves against the monsters, so the kingdom fell, the king was killed, and the water imps were locked behind bars. The rainbow bridge lost its color and crumbled away. The prince was barely able to escape with the help of a mysterious masked individual, but he had already lost everything and honest when they say singing mournful song. Maudito na yung ato kanuhay siya. And just as the prince sang out of loneliness, so could his song only be heard by similarly lonely children. Dilulu.
How could the story end like this? Is that kind of fantasizing what caused your son to develop his loneliness syndrome?
Well, it'd be more accurate to say that it was the syndrome that caused such terrible delusions to manifest. But in any case, the biggest problem is the patient eventually loses themselves to the fantasy world of their own creation.
Sound good.
My poor child can no longer differentiate between imagination and reality.
Harry, ikaw na ne? Harry,
He's
ikaw
begun
na
to
ate?
see himself as Thelxie.
Perhaps in his mind, the loneliness he felt became the same as that of a prince who lost everything he ever loved or stood for.
What? So that's what you meant by uncontrollable delusions. Then we have to help him snap out of it.
Alas, most of the time he acts as if he can no longer sense or interact with the real world at all. I've had several discussions with the doctor, and we think it is best to try to guide his fantasy. He once wanted to make a picture book of his imaginary world, but since the disorder progressed too quickly, he never quite got past the first page of the book. If we could use this book as a breakthrough for his condition.
So Zuria's son also saw Thelxie as a penguin. Oh, he looks so sad.
What we should do now is help him complete this picture book. However, we'll lead the story to a different ending.
One where
the water imp prince is eventually able to restore his kingdom with the help of his friends. We'll need to chase away his loneliness and sorrow and let him perceive a world full of hope again. That's what I mean by guiding his fantasy.
But if we just need to finish the picture book, why does Fremine need to make a Thelxie as well?
Because we need to treat the book's story seriously, as if it's a history of things that have really happened. We'll need to go on a journey like Thelxie and help him regain his crown and country. But my child can no longer go on a journey of his own. This is why I commissioned Fremine here to craft a Thelxie, and then I'll paint the journey with this Thelxie into the...
Ah, like a stand-in for your son! Paimon's starting to get it now. Oh, you really put a lot of thought into this, Zuria. Paimon still has...
There are some ruins on the seabed of the Salacia Plains. I've already asked Fremine to research them for me. We'll be able to use one of the ruins as the kingdom.
Oh, so we'll just need to act out a performance of, a brave journey through the Kingdom of Water Imps. As long as we chase away the monsters in the ruins, it'll count as chasing away the monsters in the Water Imp Kingdom, right?
Sadly, no. We won't just be putting on a performance. It's just as Zuria said. We need to take this seriously. And the
Magdilulu.
only
Mini,
way we can take
magdilulu
this
po mo.
seriously is if we choose to believe everything that's happening is real.
So we'll be playing it straight, or, making it a fully immersive experience?
Yes, like
Oh,
VR.
neither of those really sound right. Well, either way, we'll still be able to help, right?
It's all right. There's no need to get that serious. It's not a big deal. I believe in my son. We can just see this as him wanting to stay asleep for a bit longer, because he's so enamored with his dream.
Zuria.
Keep your spirits up, everyone. If we were to look troubled, my son is sure to become anxious as well. I should be heading back right about now to check on my son.
Daw na ikaw?
We temporarily moved to a place on the hill over there, so my son will have a better spot to convalesce. It's not far from the water, and there's also a great view. Feel free to come find me if anything urgent comes up.
Understood. There's also one last thing. Since these two friends were able to help me out, I've made some more progress on Thelxie. I estimate that he should be ready sometime tomorrow.
That's great news. I must thank you all. With that in mind, how about we meet here in 2 days' time to head to the Kingdom of Water Imps?
Sounds good.
All right, everyone. Let's meet again in another 2 days.
2 days?
Zuria sure is a brave and optimistic lady. Fremine, do you think her plan will work out?
Let's discuss that over by the tent. There were a few things that I didn't bring up because the Madame was here.
Ngingilad.
What is it, Fremine? What did you want to say?
Mentally
If you don't mind me asking, I would like the two of you to This is the first time that you've met anyone with the syndrome, right? I know you two are both really strong and will do everything you can to help the child. But with the syndrome being the way it is, if things don't quite turn out as we wish, I hope you'll be able to accept the outcome and not put too much blame on yourselves.
Fremine, why do you bring this up all of a sudden? Didn't we just promise Zuria that we'll be optimistic about everything working out?
It's not that I'm not optimistic. It's...
So that's why you looked like you knew exactly what she was talking about. Wait, Fremine, don't tell Paimon that you also...
No. Please don't misunderstand. I've never had it. I've just seen many cases of it at the House of the Hearth, back when we lived under the previous director. They say there are many factors surrounding the development of this illness. I've heard everything from hereditary factors and one's state of mind, to environmental factors, and even ley line disorder effects. Some even say it could be caused by contamination from god remains. And from the cases I've seen, there weren't many positive outcomes. In the worst cases, the patient could even pass away.
What? It could get that serious? And here Paimon thought they'd just stop talking as much.
Yeah, that's just the nature of it. So if you'll find it difficult to cope with the worst case scenario, I would prefer that you back out.
Yeah, that's right. Paimon's seen all of those things too. No matter how hard it might get, we won't be scared.
Really? Then in that case, let's see this real-life fantasy adventure together to the end.
Yeah! But Paimon has a question. If this illness can really be as bad as you've described, then do you really think Zuria's method will be able to help? After all, we'll just be using a toy as Thelxie and some ruins as the Kingdom of Water Imps. the whole adventure will only be turned into a picture book for her son to read.
Well, I think it should be able to do something. To harbor a fantasy means that the child wants to save himself somehow. The only reason he's allowed his dream kingdom to fall is because he's lost control of his heart. But if we can help him regain control and escape from the darkness, we'll be able to change his world. Like helping someone who's lost their voice be able to speak again.
Oh, Paimon sees what you're saying now. Huh. How do you understand all of this so well, Fremine?
Well, maybe because I've also had many of my own dreams in the past. I even had my own fairy tale world, much like that boy's. I was able to draw a lot of support from it, so I believe in the power of fantasy worlds.
Dilulu.
So you remembered.
What Penguin Town? Why does a Paimon remember? Is that also a fairy tale world? Don't leave Paimon in the dark! Hey, why did you put that on?
It's just one of my personal quirks. Please pay it no mind.
Pay it no
Anyway,
mind. Don't mind.
Penguin Town is a peaceful place with lots of penguin residents. They're all really good at making clockwork toys. And Pear is the town's triumphant hero, as well as the one who quietly protects the whole place.
Pear? But didn't you make Pear yourself?
Well, I often think that Pear only came to me because he realized how much I needed him. So it's not so much that I made Pear, as Pear chose me as his...
Fremine, are you sure you're not losing control of your fantasy?
No, I don't think so. I can still differentiate between fantasy and reality. I just believe that it might just be hidden, which is why it's difficult to see.
Specific times? Like when you put on your diving helmet?
Yeah, that's the general idea of it.
Really? Paimon just said that because you put on your helmet.
Have you ever observed the surface world from underwater? It's as if you're viewing a whole different world from the outside. It's a very surreal... I have a similar feeling when I put on my diving helmet. In those moments, it's possible to see some...
Dilulu na si Pamela.
Really? Like a miracle?
Well, if that's in order.
That's an order.
Hey, now's not the time! Fremine still has Thelxie's weapon to make. We don't want to bother him now.
Right. I still have to collect some tools I'll need to craft the weapon. I've got to finish everything before tomorrow. Thank you for reminding me, Paimon. I'm sure there'll be other opportunities for you to try my helmet. Thanks for all of your help. I'll be off for now. Let's meet up here again in 2 days.
Looks good. Okay. Motherboard troubleshooting. I record of the search for glory. Isa, wait lang. Subuhaton. May bagong device. Isa man. Lagi. Isa tuod ko ano ron. Ay, napa di ay. 2 days. Ginawa ko man na eh. Nawa naman dahil. Diba ko? Ano dahil? I feel restored. Tell these fantastic adventures. Ay, ang quest ni. Record for the search of glory. Ang mga trails. No, dugong Primo James. 80 ka na eh. 40. Haritas 80. Will display possible ages in glory. Collect. Some materials require. Okay. Then your power. Ay, ito Manila. Do I have to defeat them? Wala ko na lang dun. Uja. I caught some coral. Patong na bomba? Taser. Sound for sorry guys. Naman sila yung drops. Next. Dive. Kasi i-submit itong mga kuan. What's the Lord? Dito ka wait. Gusto ko mo-dive. Gusto ko mo-dive. No. Bomb. Next. Pwede na punta mo ka pool, no? Ano man ako? Itong video, murag 60 plus. 50-50 to karon. Ano? Oh, sorry. 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 Ay, shoot. Oh, I'm gonna die. Namatay ko. Nice. Aray! Mo ba ni? Ay, di ka nida ang shield. Wait lang. Gabi. Sorry. Alright, please stop. Ay, ko nito yung secret ko. May ibalik mo. Oh, support. Ito na ituod tong usa. Pa na-record ang karon, murag pila to? Katulo ba ko? Murag 60. Na 11:55. Padung ko na 60. Ako haron. Sama ni. Sama ni. Wait lang. Sa daw ni. Sa dapat yung ano ni. Huwag ning add. Sama ni plus. Ano sama to? Ah, pwede. Ganun. Sama po ni. Sama ni. Inanglan ha. Next challenge. There can be up to 2 different circuits involved. Mura, karamdam no kay nga ni katong event ni Kuan. Event ni Johnson. One. Mas mo nang na-stop. Mas mo nang na-stop. Switch udah itu saja. Okay. After the debugging process gone on for a while, you can use the debug manual to obtain clues about how to set the circuit up. Para sa mga tikan-tigo. Pwede ka niya malok. Dili. Din ako continue. How about that? Dili. Hindi pwede. Dili na pwede malok. Muna ni ron. Bigla ko sa bulok. Kani siya. Kani siya. Ini pwede madok diri. Ini pwede madok. Hindi mo kagad diri. Mana aja. Bisa orang. Di sila mo agi diri. Sila lang mo agi diri. Sus bulok. Bulok. Sorry nga kinahanglan ko. Next challenge. When a signal passes through an inductive switch, of a specific, the branching path connection will change. Okay. Switch. Money. Ang 2. So, kung i-jump in. Huh? Maagi si Ja. Si Ja na maagi. Niko na ni Ja makaagi na pod. So, ang mag-una si 2. Mag-una si 2. Ja, sa dyan, may ganun lang bangga. Maluwat man. Jadi, pud ka nanglan nga magkuhan. Kung Johnson. Nga event. Si Juan. Makuha na. Hindi. Sakto. Ay! Diti, ay. Wrong. Si Juan. Di dapat mauna sa sila. Dapat malipat sa si Juan. Dito. Ayun. Next. Di man sila maminaw og na ikuan. Barbo, nani. Barbo. Ni kuan ni dyan eh. So may switch. Wait lang. Wait sa ano dito. Magkaduman sila. One. Pa-delay? Okay. Kung atong unahon, kasi di atong unahon. Proof nothing. Be, ini ka na dya. Madelay ang kuhan. Di kaagi. Di na kaagi. One. One to sa two. So, kung ano dyan, makaagi si Jadere. Mulibot aja dapat. Lagi saja dari di dapat koan. Lagi saja dari Lagi sa jadi ha. Anja. Balik kontra jadi rin. Wait lang. Wait lang. Reset. Ito pwede dyan mo agad rin. Ay, wait lang. Hindi rin pwede. Agad na dyan rin. Wagi sa dyan rin. Sadya. Agad ni dyan mo switch ingana. So, dapat ay, so dapat hindi dyan kaagad rin. Dapat mo ano siya. Ikaw man dyan nga rin. Mas-stuck man siya. Stuck man siya. Mo dapat mo pislit na pa balik. Ano mo na yan? Niuli na. Agsidya na laman. Pwede sila mo overlap gun. Dapat napistig balik ang 2 or bas hindi lang necessary na pislito ng duha or kaning green. Hindi ka mo pislit nga ng green. Hindi mo lagi pwede mag-overlap. Okay, kagyan diri sa bus. What if ikaw na mo agi diha? Agi ka diha. Ay, i-delay. Agi ka diha. Diya ikaw mag-una. No. Dire. Ikaw mag-una. Na. Nara. I think that's it. Ayun. Hindi kaya ito eh. Connect the circuit. Alam mo lagi, same. Same rin lagi. Same naman. Murang. Mo na to lang. Alo. Ah, wait sa. Maura, pero anong mo nito? Ah, okay. Muna dito ito lang. aquatic. Decrease aquatic stamina consumption. Not stuck ako with that. Ano yun po? Hindi pa ito.
Sure, I'll play you another tune, but it'll cost you an apple.
Today, tomorrow, and the day after tomorrow. Barbo! Don't mess with the tuko.
Is your child feeling any better?
Thank you for your concern, Fremine. His condition is fairly stable. The family doctor said we might be able to take him out for a stroll today.
Zuria, Fremine, we're here!
Seems like everyone's arrived now.
Not quite. Aren't we missing someone? But Paimon has a guess where he might be. Hey, Thalxie! Whoa! Thalxie's got himself a sword and a shield now. He's looking sharp.
Indeed. With his weapons in hand, Thalxie looks more formidable than ever. You've really outdone yourself, Fremine.
We helped too.
Yes, you really had a good eye for materials. Everything you found was high quality. Speaking of which, Zuria just told me that she wants to end the adventure with the coronation ceremony. So, could I also trouble you with finding some materials for the crown? You can just keep an eye out for them on our way to the ruins. I was planning to collect the materials myself, but then...
Seems like everything's ready to go. Shall we head out?
Please wait a moment. I was just thinking. Since Thalxie has already shown us his brand new appearance, we may already be able to draw a new page in the picture book. What do you think?
Ooh, Paimon's excited now.
Barbo, leave the tuko alone.
Why don't we use the story we know as a reference? Just make the atmosphere a bit less grim.
So we'll take out the sad parts and replace them with happier stuff? Sounds great to Paimon.
All right, I'll give it a try. I'm not very adept at drawing, but I've seen a lot of art during my work. Now, as far as the actual content of the drawing, please tell me what you'd like to see.
Let me think. We can draw the weapon. The prince has picked up the Sword of Courage and the Shield of Perseverance, which proves he has crossed the mire of doubt, and now is ready to wage war against the darkness.
Okay, I'll add the weapons. Anything else?
Paimon wants to give him some friends. Felxie's got some friends by his side now, so he's no longer fighting alone.
Okay, I'll also draw some companions. Anything else? Color. Ah, color, yes! That's really important. The road in front of him now will no longer be just grayscale, but bursting with color and hope. Who would have
Abugan
thought
na
the
lang
page could
magtoko.
have become so inspiring? How wonderful! Splendid ideas, everyone.
Pagkasag to ko.
Everyone looks super pumped up. Felxie most of all.
Are you seeing this, my son? Are you feeling inspired by this as well?
I'm sure he is, Zuria. And this is still just the first page.
That's right! Paimon can't wait to see the picture book when it's all finished. We should finish it as soon as possible and keep up the belief and hope in our hearts.
Mm-hmm. I'm starting to look forward to it as well. So let's get the show on the road and head towards the Kingdom of Water Imps.
Yay! Felxie's fantastic adventures begin now!
After some time, arrive all the shore around the underwater kingdom, all water in. She is the girl. I really want to make her mine. I search them everywhere. May lang. Lupad.
Our bond is strong.
Sorry. Sorry. Sarap kayo. Ano gamitin to? Ah, ito. Nga. Wala lagi. Oh. May extender ka. Oh, 300! Cutting oarsman. Where are you, Bati? Oh. Lagi. Not finished capturing. Gago. Oh no. Capture to ng lupa daw. Gagi. Sayang ka to eh. Ano sa man tong riddle? Diddle. Gago, ano kay butterfly? No, ayo. Nani quiz dire? Ay. Dish run away with the spoon. Mo manig mga dog. Hello. Pussy puss. Nana. Mr. Quijano. Excuse me. May mo naman karus nana. Woof, kayo PR. Dog. Then is my name. Don Quijano. Elegant. Thanks for saying that, sweetheart. Pleased to meet you. She has an answer. May dinanalibag. Iliga. Iliga. Si Puss and Boots sebenarnya nana ko nun yung ero. Si Molina. Hitman Bazan. Meow, 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 meow. My friend, I love you with all my heart. It's time to say goodbye. I thought I'd never make it. I imagine alone. Grow old without building. Dilulok. Use your head, not your ears. Mga dilulong yung mga bata sa Fontaine. Uy. Little, little cat and the fiddle face jump over the moon. The little dog laughed to see such fun, and the dish ran away with the spoon. Traveler, I'm not feeling any different. Try to understand what Don Quijano and Nana. Kuha na to sa side quest. Meow, 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 meow. It's probably because you're practically a child. It's because she listens from the couch. we came from far away. Can you not? Oh, it! That's in the future. Just... Meow. So everything Penny said is ar, ar, ar. I did used to live in the court at the coast. Company sorries at the hotel and the harbor dance. He would stop dancing when I get tired. Little more than the autumn. Accepted choice. Wait, Venus Garden. Siguro itong parent or gender. I shall not delete continue ka na sort of freedom. Who's in boots? Who's na walang boots? Only the half. Ryan Knight, another swashbuckler. Bugun. What do a cat and a dog know? Such strange human things. We should be. How to be friends with Penny? Do you want to read it? Speak. Penny, my dear, you shall have two new friends. The legendary adventure duo Manokito and Paimon are willing to be yours. Really? Ceremony? Speech. Boots na wala boots. Ladies and gentlemen, I hereby declare Penny, friend to the children, Don Quijano, the swashbuckler, and Lady Nana, Lang Molina. We need to know who your friends are. Paimon is my best friend. A deity that oversees only government officials and wealthy people. Penny, Paimon, how good biscuits, picture books, and the money. What's that? Children are our friends. Go into the water. Children. I'm gonna dive.
materials that we can use for the crown, right? Let's get some for Fremine.
Those are pearls that were his eyes, nothing of his bones that he played.
These should be enough. I knew you'd have a knack for finding the best materials. We shouldn't need anything else to head to the Kingdom of Water Imps.
Kuan do ito? Ganiha? O sa pwesto ganiha? Be? Hitting two birds in one stone. Bubble bubble, penny singing, bubble bubble. So the children are the fish. My friend. No white line, eh? No white line is penny. Go underwater. Goodbye, baby. Baby is drowning.
Whoa! Is that the entrance to the underwater ruins ahead?
Happy if it's fancy. Goodbye, cradle and all.
So these are the underwater ruins that Fremine found. They're pretty amazing, but still not exactly the kind that Paimon was imagining. Oh, yeah, Paimon knows. It's just... Paimon thought we'd actually see a fairy tale world. Like with the water imps' colorful houses and the rainbow bridge.
I'm sorry. I was hoping to put up some decorations, but ran out of time to do it by myself.
Demanding mo, Paimon.
Whoa, someone's already switched into fantasy mode.
Seems like the travelers already got the gist of things. You should do your best too, Paimon.
Don't underestimate Paimon. Paimon can flip the switch too. Now entering Paimon Fantasy Mode! Ahem. Young adventurers, 'tis Paimon, guardian goddess of this land. State your goals and intentions for visiting this nation.
We are the companions of Prince Thalxi, your Divine Highness. We have come to help him reclaim the glory that he has lost.
Oh, reclaiming your glory? Thy goddess here has golden glory, silver glory, and bronze glory. Which is it that the prince has lost?
Huh?
Not at all! This is the goddess's test! Ahem. From your responses, the goddess has concluded that you're all brave adventurers without the taint of greed in your hearts. As such, you are worthy of everyone's respect. So please accept the goddess's reward. The goddess will now bestow all 3 types of glory upon you. And as for this prince, the goddess will also bestow upon you the rainbow glory, so your future will always be filled with light.
My gratitude to your Divine Highness for such generous blessings. Power is now surging through every part of my body.
Me too. Is this the divine?
Now, adventurers, forge bravely ahead and defeat the monsters that have taken over the kingdom. You will be sure to find that which you seek.
Please be
careful,
to defeat the
brave
opponents more
adventurers.
easily.
Just ahead are some evil enemies that have invaded the kingdom of water imps. They're called... Hilly Churls of the Deep. Make yourselves at home.
Wait, that's terminated.
Commencing cleanup! Pair!
Those accursed enemies are back again. Your Highness, please show them what you're made of.
Oh no! Pair!
Fate is upon you. Let me scry.
Getting here!
Oh, the deal.
Frost is coming! Dead reckoning! Pair!
I claim more.
Frost is coming! Pair!
Think you can get away?
Lightning, terrified! Stand with me!
Frost is coming!
We're under attack again. It's a Lawitcher of the deep.
There's no need to fear, my friends. His Highness is so strong now that even a Diviniture of the deep would pose no threat to him.
Ito man.
Frost is coming! Getting here!
Master of Mista.
Pair!
This way. Everyone hold hands. Share my knowledge.
Decided by destiny.
Going under! Frost is coming! Getting here!
It's finally over. So have we defeated the evil monsters and reclaimed the kingdom of water imps?
Yes, it should now be time for us to attend Thalxi's coronation ceremony. The only thing is, I didn't expect this to go so smoothly. I thought it would have taken longer for us to reach the heart of the ruins. It was my mistake. I should have told Fremine earlier that we would also need a crown.
It's all because the Traveler and Goddess Paimon were too strong. We just eradicated all the monsters in one go.
It's okay, Zuria. We can come back again once I've made the crown.
Then I must thank all of you again for taking the time. And you too, Thalxi, my child.
Yeah. That's good.
Foxy's turning out to be a real expert at fighting.
I don't think there's anything that will be able to stop him. He's like a true prince now.
Yes, I agree as well.
Let's head back to camp for now. I asked the traveler to search for some materials on the way because I want to make the crown as soon as possible.
We can add an update to Foxy's fantastic adventures as well. Now that we've reclaimed the kingdom of water imps, it's time for us to draw some new scenes in the picture
Draw
book.
some scenes in.
As well as making potions. You can also turn some materials into more precious ones through crafting.
Zuria and Fremine, why don't we draw the new pages first? Paimon really wants to update the picture book. Hey, you didn't have to say it out loud.
No problem. I'm happy to oblige. Then in that case, the story today should go something like this. After overcoming many obstacles, Prince Thelxie and his brave companions finally arrived at the entrance to the Kingdom of Water Imps. At this time, the little fairy in the
Barbo,
group,
pasagdira lagi ng
revealed
toko.
her true goddess form to her companions.
The goddess has arrived! She praised the companions for their purity, and to reward them, she
Bathed under the goddess's glory, the prince and his companions charged into the bastion of evil, chased away the monsters, and rescued the pretty water imps from their imprisonment. The prince...
Oh no, the crown isn't ready!
No. The crown was within the prince's reach, but the monsters took it with them as they fled. They haven't given up and are sure to return, but the prince is certain.
Oh, and Paimon can almost see it all happening now! Whoa, the pages are...
Thank you, everyone. We've also completed the second page of the picture book now. Thelxie's journey is one step closer to its end, and the promised coronation. My child, you'll also be able to brighten up when that time comes, right?
I'm sure he will, Zuria. Who knows? Perhaps the doctor will already have some good news for you when you get back home today.
I sure hope so, Your Divine Highness. Oh, Fremine, about the time you'll need for the crown.
Please don't worry. One day should be more than enough.
Ah, then I must thank you for your hard work. All right, let's rendezvous here in another 2 days' time for our final adventure, okay? And see you in 2 days, my lovely friends.
See you in 2 days, nasad.
Alright, it's about time we start heading off too.
Yeah, I'll need to go to the city shortly to get some parts for the base of the crown. I want to try out a few different designs and choose the one that looks the best.
Oh,
Paimon knew that you didn't often take commissions from others, but Paimon had no idea you'd be so dedicated once you're on the job.
Well, about that, it might be because...
Because what?
It's because...
What's the matter? And what's with that look on your face?
Am I turning red?
Barbo!
Alright. We won't bother you anymore for today, Fremine. Let's see each other in 2 days' time.
Okay, thank you. See you in 2 days. I hope that everyone who's found themselves in a dark place would be able to see something beautiful and experience a miracle for themselves.
next time.